There was a lot of controversy around 13 Reasons Why and showing the act of suicide. That was also very, very well considered and thought about, and it was a conscious decision in the spirit of not romanticizing it, of not having a beautiful girl with a great soundtrack and all these gorgeous kids and environment piecing out and making it look in any way romantic. The idea was to show just how horrific and horrible and the detriment it brings to not just obviously Hannah Baker, but her whole community, family, and the rippling effects. And in season 2, you're going to see more of that. And then we delved more into the sexual assault, which all of us at a certain point this year, we were shooting with everything that was going on with the Me Too. We were like, are they reading our script? What's happening? And that's also a thing that there is almost like a collective unconscious thing that happens when you're telling great stories. It would happen in Shondaland all the time too, where we would be doing an episode on private practice or on Grey's, where then it would be up, and by the time we were airing it, it was in the culture happening. And there's always the concern, are they going to think we're copying it or we're just writing to that? But it doesn't really matter. In our culture still now, there's still this reticence to talk about suicide. Just like there's still a reticence to deal with sexual assault, even though it's all over the internet, even though there is this movement. And I had people come up to me. I had a woman in a lounge in San Francisco when I was finishing shooting last year, hand me a note, and she was on her way back here, and she said, I'm so grateful that you did this show, because in my daughter's school, an all-girls school, private school in New York, they don't talk about mental health issues until their junior year, until they're 17. Right. And what I didn't know, even before I signed on to do 13 Reasons Why, is that the culture of bullying is so vast, so extensive, so intense, that it starts at such a young age, and that there will never be a perfect way to bring the conversation into the culture, but it has to happen, and it has to happen young.